to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review for you guys today on the new Juvia's Place, the Tribe palette. So I guess the Tribe palette by Juvia's. This palette came out, well, I ordered it on the pre-launch, which was December 7th, and I just received it in the mail on December the 20th. So it took a really long time to ship, which is really surprising because none of my Juvia's Place palettes ever take that long to ship, but they're normally shipped through the U.S. Postal Service, but this one was shipped via FedEx, so I'm not sure if that, if that's why it took so long to ship. But yeah, I got the palette on the pre-release date, which is the 7th, and I received it on yesterday, which is today, but I'm going to post this video in the morning, so I got the palette on the 20th. So the palette retails for $20, and the Tribe collection, she came out with a collection and it came with 3 highlighters. So I only picked up one of the highlighters because I only, thought that one would suit my skin tone, which I absolutely love. I think we're going to get volume 2, but she came out with volumes 1, 2, and 3. So this is just how the packaging looks on the highlighter. Gorgeous. And the highlighter does come with a small mirror, and then you have the highlighters. The highlighters are super buttery. The highlighters retail for $14 and the palette retails for $20. You can get the highlighters in a bundle, which is volumes 1, 2, and 3. And let me check. And I think the bundle is $43. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about the pricing and everything. I have everything listed in the description box down below. Let me go on the website and check. As of now, all of the highlighters are available, and the bundle is available, and the eyeshadow palette is available also. So if this is something that you are interested in ordering, the palette is not sold out. It is available for purchase on her website. So I'm going to just really quickly get into swatches of the palette, and then I'm going to show you an eyeshadow tutorial on this look. And I love the palette. This eyeshadow look was super simple to create. I wanted a little more pizzazz to my look, so I did add some of my Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy glitter, and it's just a glitter with a little brush tip, so it's super easy to apply. I love these, and I just applied this over top of the shimmer that I put on. I didn't do a cut crease, I didn't do anything like that, so the look was super simple to create. I did apply the glitter off camera because I decided when I went off camera to do my face that I wanted to go ahead and make it a little more sparkly, so that's when I added the glitter. So I'm just telling you guys now that I added the Urban Decay glitter in Midnight Cowboy. So the palette comes with a total of 9 shades. It's one of her like little 9-pan palettes, and in this palette you have 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmers and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes. So this is just how the palette looks. These are some gorgeous colors. I really didn't think that the greens would look, I'm like, I don't know about the greens, but I still wanted to get the palette because I do own all of Juvia's Place palettes. And of course, just like all of her other palettes, this palette did not disappoint. Now, this is really not a review on this palette. I'll link the previous Juvia's Place videos in the cards up above. They'll be flashing throughout the video, just showing you my reviews and swatches on all of her other palettes. I think 2 palettes I didn't do a review on, 2 or 3 maybe, but I still ordered them. So I have all of her collection. I'm not sponsored. I'm not being paid to say good things about these palettes because I did purchase everything in my Juvia's Place collection with my own money. So with that being said, I'm going to get into swatches of the palette, and then I'm going to show you, I think I'm going to show you a swatch of the highlighter first, then I'm going to do a swatch of the palette, and then I'm going to show you how I created this look. When my channel reaches 10,000 subscribers, I will be having a huge giveaway, so please subscribe for your chance to win. Anything that I use on my face, I will list it in the description box down below on camera. If you have a question about anything else, just, all you have to do is just, ask me in the comment section, and I'll let you know exactly what you want to know as far as, anything that I didn't use in the video that I have on my face. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys are interested in seeing a eyeshadow tutorial on this look, as well as swatches of the palette and the highlighter, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm going to start off with the highlighter. And like I said, she came out with volumes 1, 2, and 3. I picked up volume 1, which is the darkest highlighter. These highlighters are super buttery. So here's a swatch. I'm just showing you on this side, there's just a straight swatch, and on this side, I'm showing it to you blended out. Gorgeous on my skin tone. So I'm not even going to try to butcher the name of this palette. I will try my best. But yeah. So here's the palette. And like I said, I'll try my best to, tell you guys the names of them. So I'm going to start off by swatching the first row, starting at the really light green color and all the way to the bottom. Alright, so here's the first shade, I think, which is Massy, M-A-A-S-A-I. The second shade, which is Aramo. And the last shade on the first row, which is Tootsie. And these are all matte. Now going on to the second row, which are all shimmers. This is the shade Coral. This is the shade Changa, I think. And then the last shade on the second row is the shade Cuba. Such a gorgeous color. And now we're going to move on to the last row. And this is the shade Ashanti, I think that is. And then we have the shade Curla. And then the last shade, which is Sand. And this is the entire palette swatched. Like I said, I did my best on pronouncing the names. Don't butcher me in the comments. And this is just the entire palette swatched. Really gorgeous colors. And now I'm just going to show you an overview of the palette, and then we're going to get into this eyeshadow tutorial. Alright guys, so first I'm going to start off by priming my eyes with my Makeup Revolution concealer, and this is in the shade C11. I wanted to prime with kind of a light color because I'm going to be using some colorful shadows on the lid, and I really want the colors to pop. Alright, next up I'm just going to set that concealer in place with my Rimmel London Stay Matte Press Powder in the shade Transparent. And then moving on to the palette, I'm going to be using the shade Aramo, I think, for my transition color, and it is just this really pretty orange shade. It's not a burnt orange, it's like a true orange. So I'm going to use this as my transition color. I'm just going to put this all above the crease. Alright, next up I'm going to go into the shade Tootsie, and I'm going to use this shade directly in the crease. So I'm just going to pack this on, and I'm going to blend it out. Alright, next I'm going to go into that deep hunter shade. It's like a really deep green, and this is shade Sand, and I'm going to use this directly in the crease just to deepen up that crease a little more. I'm not going to do a cut crease, but I really wanted the crease to be a little deeper than it was, so that's why I went in with this shade. Alright, now I'm just taking that blending brush with no extra product on it. I'm going to blend it out with the shade Tootsie, which is the same shade that I used to apply my transition color, or the color that I applied directly in the crease. Alright, next I'm going to apply a shimmer shade, but I'm just going to apply it to the lid. I wet my brush first. I'm going to apply the shade Changa. I'm just going to apply this all over the lid, but it really wasn't applying how I wanted it to, so I kind of went in with my finger, and I'm just tapping that onto the lid and using my brush to kind of blend it out. So I wasn't going to put this shade all over the lid at first, but I was just like, okay, well, I might as well just put it all over the lid. So I ended up just putting the shade Changa, which is that really pretty gold shade, all over the lid. Then I'm just taking the shade Tootsie and I'm going to blend that out a little. And then I'm taking the shade Sand, which is the darkest shade in the palette, and I'm using this to just smoke out that outer V because I did not want to use a black. And now to act as kind of like a blending shade, I'm using the shade Kuba, which is a shimmer shade. I'm just going to place this right between my lid shade and my outer V shade, and I'm just going to go back and forth between the shimmery gold, which is Changa, and Kuba, which is the shimmery green, just to blend those in so there won't be any harsh edges. Now moving on to liner, I'm just going to use my favorite black eyeliner at the moment, which is the Schwang eyeliner by The Balm. Just use any black eyeliner that you have. And then I'm going to go off camera and do my lashes and my face, and I'm going to come back. And for my lashes, I'm going to be using the Ardell lashes. I think the Faux Mink lashes in the shade, I think these are the 810s. I just doubled them up. Yeah, I doubled them up so that they will be a little thicker. Now I'm back with my face done, and I'm just going to use my Rimmel London Scandalize kohl pencil in the shade Black. I'm going to use this to line my bottom lash line, and then I'm pretty much just going to repeat the same steps on the bottom that I did in the crease. You guys know the drill with that if you watch my videos. Just the same steps. Alright, next up, going into blush, I'm going to be going into my Juvia's Place blush palette. I think this is volume 1. I'm going to use that orange shade. I'm not sure what the name of it is. I think it's Neo. But I'm going to use that as my blush. And then I'm just going to spray my face with my Milani Make It Last setting spray. This is the dewy spray. And I just want to get my face a little wet before I apply my highlighter. And now I'm going to be going in with the highlighter, which is volume 1. This is from the Tribe collection. And the highlighter is really buttery, and if you're not, careful, you can put way too much on. As you can see, I had like this streak going across my cheek, but the highlighter is gorgeous. So now I'm just going to apply that everywhere where I apply highlighter. Then I actually have to get my powder brush and kind of blend that out and, you know, yeah, fix my highlighter. Then I'm just going to be using that same highlighter to apply some highlighter into my inner tear ducts as well as my brow bone. Alright, now I'm going to be setting my entire face with my Milani Make It Last setting spray. And then I'm going to be moving on to my lips. Just any brown lip liner that you have. I'm going to be using my Shea Moisture lip liner in the shade brown. I think it's dark brown. Then I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Lip Paint Stunner Lip Paint. I think this is in the shade Unbutton. It's like the peachy nude. And then I told you, like in the beginning of the video, I just added the Urban Decay Midnight Cowboy glitter liner on top of that shimmer shade because I wanted a little more pop on there. Now I'm just adding the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, I think in the shade Diamond Milk. And that completes the look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos from me. Until the next video.